Hi guys, we're back with our number blocks in Minecraft today. And last time we came here we were making number block 100, which you can see there. And I thought it's about time that we make number block 17. Now, there is no official release yet of 17, so we can only guess what he or she is going to look like. So I'm going to make mine based upon how 13 to 15 have looked, which has been a mix of number block 10 and the number block that it's been added on, the number block which is being added onto it. So for this one I'm going to do the rainbow colours of number block 7, and they're going to be added onto the red and white of number block 10. So in a moment we're going to fly down here through our valley of number blocks. These are all the ones we've made so far. If you've not seen some of these, they're on our channel. You just have to go and look. I think we have a playlist which is number blocks in Minecraft, where they all are. We can see Tau there. And the other versions, before we had the official releases of 11 to 15, there's some of the ones there that were fan suggestions that were made. So, and here we have all the official number blocks, and then also some unofficial ones there, the -1 and 2, and also 16. So I'm going to head over next to 16 and start doing number 17. And normally I leave 4 blocks space between each one just for a bit of extra room. And as you know, I work on 13 blocks by 13 blocks by 13, so it's 13 cubed to get the dimensions I use. So I must have not recorded the beginning of this, but as you can see there, I'm just building the framework. I don't have a plan at this point, so I'm kind of working from my head of how it's going to look like. I'm trying to remember how I did the last one. So as you can see here, it's going to be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet on top of the indigo, which you'll see in a bit. And then around that I'm going to put 10 red and white blocks, but I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to arrange them. As you can see here, I keep making a few mistakes. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to arrange it. And it has been quite some while since I've been in Minecraft, as you know. And it took a while for the last. So the last video we did number block 100. That took a while and ages. So, and it was more straightforward, just back and forth. This is now adding in, because for this one we have to do the white bit and then the red outline too. So I have to remember to include that when I'm counting 13. So there we have our central bit done. As you can see, we've got the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet in the middle. And then around the edge I'm going to build the red framework, which inside then I'm going to put all the white blocks, as you can see there. And I do keep forgetting how many I've counted. Because the red ones all look the same, if you suddenly miss one or don't put one brick down properly, you can easily lose count. It's actually easier to count on different coloured blocks instead of red or lighter coloured, because you can see the little square around them. It makes it much easier to count. And as I'm going around here, I'm just setting myself little markers, like with those white bricks there. Kind of tells me how high I'm going to go. And I think at this point, or quite soon, I realised that I have miscounted on these here. I've done 10 instead of 13 blocks, so I'm going to make a quick adjustment. And then also adjust the violet block here, which has then also affected the number of white blocks I have there too. So there we go, I'm going to continue putting the red edging around and then adjust this white one so that we definitely have 13 blocks. There has to be one block on top there. Now if you're counting at home there and trying to work out how many red blocks I'm putting around the edge, if you're saying I've done too many, then you're right, because in a moment I'll realise that that's too many. I have realised already, and I think I still have too many. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's too many. I need to get rid of some more, and I'm going to get rid of this one here. And change that white there for the red. That should give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down the other side. That's still too many, I think. So I'm making another change. And I think I've got it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. So now I'm just filling in the white at the front. But then also, before I do that, I'm going to start working on the back too. And get all that framework done there, which is going to be just a copy of what I've done already. So the last thing I've got to do for the main body here is fill in all the white blocks, which is quite easy. That's just back and forth, as you can see there. And I have to do this for the front and the back. But when you take it in bite-sized chunks like this, it's not too bad. And there's our main body now of number 17. So next we have to do the face, and I'm not sure really what eyes or kind of eyes to do. I think I'm going to go back to number 14 and do eyes similar in size to those. So I'm just counting there how many bricks it was across, because I can't remember, and how many bricks high. And then I'm going to head back over and do them in blue, I think. And now the eyes are finished. I'm just adding the eyebrows, just for a bit of character. And then following this, I'll just do a simple mouth in pink. And once the mouth is done, as we know, the last thing we always do is the numbering on top. And 17 shouldn't be too hard. When it's got a 1 in it, it's always quite easy to do. 1's just a straight line. Oh, some teeth here. Let's finish the teeth first. And now let's head up to the top and get that number 17 done. And there we are. The number 17 is done. and as we move back now, we'll see we've finished our number block number 17. And like I said before, this is the unofficial one, so I think we're going to find out soon what they're going to be, and 16 too. And if you saw our last video, the Meet the Numberblocks new app for the iPhone and maybe Android, I'm not sure, they have a space on there. Once you've finished 1 to 15, they have a question mark on a cloud, meaning that they're going to be coming soon. So we'll soon find out what 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20 will look like. But thank you for watching today. Keep your suggestions coming in the comments, and anything else you want to suggest, that's fine. We're getting back on track now after having a bit of a break before we were moving, so yeah, and the video should start flowing again soon. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!